Popoff from the Contrarians here, back with another edition of Reliving Old Reviews as a Useless Tool of Confusion. I'll leave that to you to figure out where that quote comes from. So this is the show, just short snappers here, where we look at an old review and see if the reviewer got it right of an album that has become historic or legendary or in this case, a little notorious over time. We've got a review by J.D. Considine. I think I don't know how to pronounce it. He's famous anyways. I should know how. J.D. Considine. Music from the Elder, Kiss, in Rolling Stone. So that's pretty cool. So we are getting a Rolling Stone review here. Let's see what JD says. What could be less promising at this stage of the game than a concept album by Kiss? So he gets that right. I mean, well, I think this is one of those situations of be careful what you wish for. Because I would think many of us would have wanted a concept album from Kiss, or had we heard about that, we would have been salivating and thinking, what a great idea. Yeah, let's hear what that's all about. After having written off Kiss as pure pap for 8-year-olds, who even wants to think about taking them seriously? Yet their new songs are catchy, the performance is respectable, and despite its concept, music from the Elder is better than anything that the group has recorded in years. So there's a little bit of controversy there. Better than anything they've recorded in years. Well, I suppose you can take into account that we have had Unmasked and we've had Dynasty, we've had the solo albums. So maybe there's a point there. I wouldn't say that these songs are overly catchy as a whole. I think it's a peaks and valleys album in that respect. But yeah, written off Kiss as pure pap for 8-year-olds. That's sort of a standard, I suppose, Rolling Stone sort of view. Who wants to think about taking them seriously? And yeah, that was the problem with this album, right? We were being asked to take Kiss seriously here. So let's see what else he says here. Yes, the concept. According to liner notes, the Elder are an ideal. They embody the wisdom of the ages and the power of goodness and knowledge. What? No part for Gene Simmons. In every place, in every time, an evil is loosed whose sole purpose is to destroy all that is good. Oh, there it is. So that's funny. He's saying, oh, we got to have a role for Gene Simmons in this thing. Yeah, that's a pretty watery, doesn't really say much sort of concept. It's definitely not particularly good writing, right? It is the task of the Elder to find and train a warrior, a champion to conquer the evil. You can probably guess the rest, says JD. For all its Marvel Comics predictability, however, music from the Elder comes off quite well, thanks mostly to producer Bob Ezrin. By scaling down the band's bluster and adding orchestral sweetening, Ezrin makes Kiss sound strangely like Jethro Tull. I wouldn't go that far. I don't hear any Jethro Tull in this album. Throw in some honest-to-goodness melodies, and you've got a Kiss LP you can listen to without embarrassment. Well, almost. So there you go. You got to get in the Rolling Stone dig at the end sort of thing. But yeah, I think he's almost too positive on this. And it's not a very utilitarian album, but he's making it out to be fairly utilitarian. So there you go. Let us know in the comments below what you think of this whole situation. By the way, I can still supply my Kiss at 50 book, fairly recent, big hardcover coffee table book. Really cool. You can go over to martinpopoff.com for that. But yeah, we have a Patreon and Ko-Fi, and we've got merch and all that stuff here at the Contrarians. But let us know in the comments whether you think JD got this right or not. Talk to you later.